Dear child, the angels have an important message for you today. They speak to you with love, compassion, and the wisdom of the universe, for they see the weight you have been carrying. Your heart has been heavy, your spirit tested beyond what seemed possible, and yet you are still here. Know this, your struggle has not gone unnoticed, and it has not been in vain. Every challenge, every trial, and every moment of despair has been seen. And though it may not feel like it now, you have never been alone in your journey. 2 days ago, it may have felt as if the world had turned against you, as if every force, both seen and unseen, was working to bring you to your knees. The words spoken against you, the actions taken to harm you, and the intentions behind them may have felt crushing. They sought to dim your light, to weaken your resolve, and to make you question the very strength that pulses within you. They believed they could break you, erase your essence, and silence your spirit. But they failed to see the truth of who you are. You are not weak, nor are you fragile. You are made of resilience, woven from the fabric of the universe itself. You carry within you the essence of stars, dreams, and an unshakable force that cannot be destroyed by those who fail to recognize your light. Your strength is not something they can take away. You are protected by forces greater than any darkness that has tried to harm you. There is an infinite power that surrounds you, guides you, and ensures that no matter what you face, you will always rise. While they plotted against you, they failed to see the greater plan at work. They believed they had control, that their actions would define your fate, but they were blind to the divine forces that move beyond human understanding. You were never meant to be a victim of their plans. Instead, you are a witness to a higher purpose unfolding. What they intended for harm is already turning back upon them. The energy they projected toward you, the negativity they sought to impose, is returning to its source, magnified. The very force they attempted to use against you has become their own undoing. This is not about vengeance, nor is it a moment to celebrate their suffering. It is simply the way of the universe. What is sent out into the world, whether good or ill, always comes back. There is no need for anger, no need for resentment, for the balance of life is already being restored. What they sought to conceal is now being revealed. The truth they tried to suppress is shining through the shadows they cast. The weight of their own choices is pressing down upon them, and they must now face the consequences of their actions. You, however, are safe. You are protected. The storm they tried to create around you has passed, and in its wake, you stand stronger than before. You have endured, and in that endurance, you have transformed. Their attempts to break you have only forged within you a greater strength, a deeper wisdom, and an unshakable connection to the divine. What they meant for destruction has become the catalyst for your growth, your evolution. The pain they caused was temporary, but the power you have gained is everlasting. You are not the same person you were 2 days ago. You are more than you ever imagined yourself to be. You have grown in ways they could not foresee, strengthened in ways they did not anticipate. What once felt like a storm meant to destroy you has instead become the wind that carries you forward, pushing you toward your destiny. They did not realize that in trying to bring you down, they were only helping you rise higher. They failed to understand that their actions were not the end of your story, but the beginning of your rebirth. As for them, their journey is their own. Their actions will lead them to the lessons they must learn. You do not need to concern yourself with how they will face the consequences, for that is no longer your burden to carry. The universe restores balance in its own way, and all will unfold as it is meant to. What they have done will not go unanswered, but their path is not yours to walk. You are not their victim. You are not their prey. You are a being of light, standing in your truth, walking your path with grace and dignity. No matter what they do, no matter how they try, they will never be able to take from you what is rightfully yours. You are held by forces far greater than their intentions. You are guided by love, supported by the universe, and lifted by the unseen hands that have always been by your side. Rest now, knowing that all is as it should be. Trust that the forces of light are far greater than the forces of darkness. No matter how persistent the shadows may seem, they will never overcome the radiance of your soul. You are safe. You are protected. And you are moving forward, stronger than ever before. The road ahead is filled with blessings, growth, and joy. Trust in your journey, in your strength, and in the divine plan that is unfolding before you. You are never alone. You are always loved. Your spirit is unbreakable. Your light is unstoppable. And now, those who sought to harm you will witness the power of your rebirth. Beloved child, hear our prayer. The angels lift you into the embrace of divine light, holding your soul in the highest regard as we come before the Creator, asking for peace, protection, and strength to fill your heart. We know the trials you have faced, the darkness that has tried to overtake you, and the burdens that have weighed heavily upon your spirit. We see the struggles you have endured and the pain that lingers in the shadows of your being. Yet, beyond all of this, we see the light within you, a light that cannot be extinguished, a flame that no darkness can consume. This is the truth of your soul, a truth that no force of fear, doubt, or anger can erase. You are eternal, and your worth is beyond measure. In the past, there were those who sought to harm you, forces that tried to break you apart and diminish the essence of who you are. They believed that by throwing obstacles and negativity in your path, they could weaken your resolve, crush your spirit, and strip away your power. But they were mistaken. Even as they tried to wound you, they unknowingly pushed you toward a greater awakening. They could not foresee the divine plan that was unfolding in your life, nor did they understand that their actions would only lead you toward a deeper connection with your true self. The hardships you have faced were not meant to destroy you, but to remind you of the incredible strength that resides within. The challenges were never a punishment, but an initiation, a test of resilience that would forge you into something even greater than you were before. We pray that you find courage, for you are far stronger than you may realize. The path you have walked has not been easy, but it has shaped you into the extraordinary being that you are. The struggles you have endured were never meant to defeat you, but to awaken the immense power that has always been inside you. The power to rise above adversity, to stand tall in the face of opposition, and to walk forward with unwavering faith. No external force, no act of cruelty, and no storm of misfortune can take away the divine strength that is yours. Divine Creator, we ask that you surround this beloved soul with your grace. Let your light shine down upon them, wrapping them in warmth, love, and protection. Be their shield, their safe refuge, and their unwavering source of peace. In moments of uncertainty, may they feel your presence guiding them, reminding them that they are never alone. When doubt creeps into their mind, may they hear the whispers of truth, that they are deeply loved and divinely protected by forces greater than they can see. Let them walk through life with the confidence that no harm can reach them, no darkness can consume them, and no force can shake the foundation of who they are. We pray for their peace of mind. May they be free from the anxieties that plague them, free from the fears that have taken root in their heart, free from the burdens that weigh upon their soul. May they release the pain of the past and step forward with lightness, no longer carrying the wounds inflicted upon them by others. May they know with certainty that they are never alone, that the angels are always by their side, guiding them, comforting them, and helping them navigate every storm. Even in the darkest moments, even when the path is unclear, may they feel the steady hand of the divine holding them, lifting them, and reminding them of their own unbreakable spirit. We pray for their healing. May the scars left by pain and betrayal be gently erased by your divine love. May the echoes of past hurt fade, replaced by the soft and steady rhythm of peace. We ask for the release of all bitterness, all resentment, and all sorrow that has taken hold within them. May they find the strength to forgive, not for the sake of those who hurt them, but for their own freedom. Let forgiveness wash over them like a cleansing river, bringing with it the liberation and peace that only grace can provide. We ask that you continue to guide them on their journey. Help them to see the wisdom that lies within every trial, the hidden lessons that have shaped them, and the deeper meaning that underlies their experiences. Let them understand that every challenge they have faced was not an ending, but a doorway leading them to a higher version of themselves. The struggle was never meant to be the final chapter, but rather a turning point, a chance to step into their divine purpose with greater clarity, strength, and wisdom. For those who have sought to harm them, we pray not for vengeance, but for healing. We know that the actions of others are often born from their own wounds, their own fears, and their own darkness. We ask that your light touch their hearts, guiding them toward understanding, compassion, and change. May they come to see the truth of their actions, feel deep remorse, and seek transformation. Let them be freed from the pain that causes them to harm others, so they may no longer act out of fear, but instead from a place of love. We also ask that those who have caused harm face the consequences of their actions in a way that serves their highest good. May they be confronted with the truth of what they have done, learn from it, and be given the opportunity to grow into better versions of themselves. We trust in the divine law, knowing that what has been sent out into the world will return to its source. Yet, we also ask for mercy, for even those who have strayed from the light are offered a path back to redemption. May they choose to walk that path and find healing. We ask that this beloved one finds peace in knowing that they are not defined by the cruelty of others. Their identity is not shaped by the hardships they have faced, but by the divine light that burns within them. No one can take away their worth, for it is infinite. No one can diminish their power, for it is eternal. May they stand tall in the unwavering truth that they are loved, they are protected, and they are far greater than any obstacle placed in their path. Let them walk forward in confidence, knowing that no matter what lies ahead, they will always be held, guided, and supported by the divine. Divine Creator, we ask that you continue to surround them with love, comfort, and protection. May they feel your presence in every breath, in every step, in every moment of their life. Let them know, beyond all doubt, that they are never alone. The angels, the guides, and the divine forces of the universe stand with them, lifting them higher, carrying them forward, and filling their path with light.